Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Shout of the Colossus. I literally said at the end of the last episode that I'm not going to record another episode tonight, and I just decided, fuck it. It's 12:30. I do have to work tomorrow morning, but fuck it. I'll do one episode. I don't even know why, dude. It's not like I have much to update on, but I'm not really feeling that tired. So, it's like, well, I might as well record one episode here. We have, what, 4 more Colossi, I believe? Where are we going? That way. So I'm assuming it's in this foggy area. Yeah. Yeah, not much to update on. Last time I recorded was only, what, 4 hours ago? Since then, I just really relaxed. I didn't really focus on much. I ate dinner. I watched the Kevin Martin live stream of him watching BB Can 5 episode 6. I did do a little bit of editing. I pretty much edited the intro and the honorable mentions of my top 10 one-time player video. But again, I did it, but I didn't feel like it was nice because it's like, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was in a rush to do it or anything. Like, I did it just for the sake of doing it, but it's like, I didn't feel like I was doing it for, because I felt like I needed to do it. Because, you know, like, I'm at the point now of my YouTube channel where I'm pretty far ahead on videos. Like, it is going to get pretty hectic, next week, end of next week. Essentially, after Winners at War, that's where, like, there's going to be a lot of videos, that I'm gonna have to juggle around, but for now it's kind of just a lax period where, again, I'm like 21 videos ahead, I think 20, 21, somewhere in that range. So it's like, I'm kind of fine right now, and nothing like that needs to be done immediate. So like, I think like every video that I've left to edit right now is for August, so it's a while. Yeah, and then, what else did I do? I did a couple other random things. Well, I mean, I updated my spreadsheet for, my views for the week, which, again, nothing too surprising. I mean, the one thing is, I think I even mentioned this because I noticed this earlier, actually, is that my fucking, AC Origins 2 years later video is now all of a sudden getting a whole bunch of views. Like, it's, I think it got like 600 views this week, with like most of those being in the last couple days. So it's like, okay, fine. I mean, like, before this week, it had like 1,200. Now it's at, or I don't remember, 1,200. I think now it's at 1,800, somewhere in that range. It's like, fine. I don't know why it's getting. I mean, like, obviously Valhalla, I think, plays a fact. I think with the announcement of Valhalla, obviously it's from the Origins team. I think that means people are looking up stuff about Origins. So I think that's probably why. But still really weird. I mean, but then again, it's been getting more views than my Valhalla video. Like, my Valhalla video is at like, what, 142 right now, so it's not even at 150 yet. It's actually, right now, it's when I updated the spreadsheet, it was actually literally tied to my Kingdom Hearts video. Yeah, obviously it came out 2 days after my Kingdom Hearts video, so I mean, it's doing better than my Kingdom Hearts video, but kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, nothing else too surprising, no other, like, really big changes in view counts, I don't feel like. At least nothing that I remember offhand. I mean, my DLC ranking for Assassin's Creed has continued to do strong. I mean, to be honest, a lot of these, like, some of these Assassin's Creed videos did pick up in views. A lot of these Assassin's Creed videos, to be honest. It's just, for some reason, my actual Valhalla video didn't do well, which is weird, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. I'm just trying to think through things. I don't remember. I mean, like, all the Survivor videos are still doing typical stuff. My season ranking in particular has been doing well recently, and I don't know why that one has been doing better recently. I mean, like, my winter ranking's still doing okay, but it's really the season ranking that's been doing about double the views that my winter ranking's been doing recently. Oh, fuck. Okay. So that's something. That's about it. What else I do? I mean, like, for a little bit, I was, like, watching Dan Giesling. He was streaming. And like I don't watch Dan Giesling's streams, and to be honest, I don't really care to. However, I did see that he was doing a Survivor watch party, and like I know he's not watched Survivor outside of Winners at War. He's watching now, but it's like I think from my understanding, he hasn't watched the Survivor season since Heroes versus Villains, and he was watching Blood versus Water. So I did like watch, go back and like watch his reaction to like the Brad Culpepper boot because I thought that would be interesting. So I mean, that's pretty much there. I feel like I watch more stuff. I don't. I mean, this is kind of funny because like the so while editing today, so essentially the main reason I did edit today, I wasn't planning on it, but I decided, well, I might as well stay up until 12 to update my spreadsheet because I always do it at midnight on Saturday, or Sunday technically, but you get the point. The transition between Saturday and Sunday. So it's like, well, if I'm staying up, I might as well edit. Like I have like 45 minutes or so to edit, so it's like I might as well just fucking do it. So while doing that, I usually play like a random video in the background that like I can have in the background, but like not focus on too much, but like still like create background noise. So recently that's been like in my watch later, essentially for my YouTube, like obviously on YouTube, my watch later. The videos that have been on there for the longest at this point that I still haven't finished are the Assassin's Creed Marathon that Lasers did, like what, almost 2 years ago now. Like I never got around to finishing it. Like I'm on days, like I'm essentially I'm currently watching Dead Kings, but yeah, so I decided to go ahead and watch that in the background. And I've been doing that for the last few videos actually. It's been a little while I've been doing that, but yeah, just because it's good like background noise, that sort of stuff. It's like it's not stuff I can focus on, but like kind of. But like it's stuff that you can have in the background and it's entertaining, but at the same time it's not to the point where it distracts you from the editing. So it's like it kind of is the perfect thing there. So that's why I did that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I never want to talk about Survivor Boston, did I? Because I did watch the finale of Survivor Boston last night before I went to sleep. Like I just rushed through it, to be honest. Like I literally watched on 1.75 speed and then like fast forward all the challenges and everything because it was a 2-hour finale, and to us I don't have fucking time to watch a fucking 2-hour finale. I like it to watch a 2-hour finale of a fan-made Survivor season that, to be fair, isn't that great. But I did watch it. It was fine. Kind of not the winner I was expecting, but I'm not like disappointed in the winner. Like I thought it was a fine winner. Like I was expecting Stefan to win, but I mean a Roz win isn't the worst thing in the world either. I mean, I think Roz is a better character, so I mean at least there's that. Okay. But again, like this season though, as far as Boston, this is season 3, pretty weak season, not great. That's something I did do too, is because I did have a like fan-made Survivor spreadsheet that like I haven't really been updating recently. But I finally, like with Survivor Boston season 3 is done, I decided to finally update that. And yeah, because like Survivor Yukon ended somewhat recently, and then there's some other randoms, college Survivor seasons. I mean, it's mostly focused around college Survivor, but I also have like Sequester on there as well. As a college Survivor, so I have a season ranking for college Survivor, and I decided to update that because I hadn't. Yeah, I mean, Survivor Yukon's the bottom. That's the new bottom. It's terrible. It's not good. Survivor Boston season 3, I think, was like 3rd from the bottom, with only Survivor Boston season 1 being the 2nd from the bottom. I think originally I put Survivor Real Foot on there. I decided to take that off just because I feel like it's kind of a different beast entirely, isn't it? College Survivor. I really want to make a video on my other channel about College Survivor. I just feel weird about it. I feel weird like doing a video about something to the point where the creators actually have a chance of watching it. And like the same thing with Sequester. Like I would love to do Sequester videos. So I'd rather do fucking Sequester videos than fucking Amazing Race and like The Circle and stuff. But it's just like, it feels weird to me that like, because I feel like with Sequester, I feel like 100% Audrey would be watching my videos. I'm not like sound cocky or anything about like, oh my god, like, oh, I have such a big viewership to watch, but no, it's because like she genuinely cares about her fan base. Like she actually looks into these things. She like looks up Sequester and tries to find people's opinions about it, and like again, I just feel weird about it. It's like, I mean, I don't, like, obviously when I make a Survivor video, it's like, I know Jeff Probst isn't gonna fucking watch this video, so I don't give a shit what the fuck I'm talking about. When I'm doing Goober, like, Alison Grother is not giving a shit about what the fuck I say. Who else is there? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't even know Amazing Race. Was it Elise, whatever her name is, and Betron, whatever, who fucking cares? Yeah, like, they don't care. Like, these people don't, like, they don't care about me. But it's like, I feel like Audrey would care, and that's like the point where it's like, I don't feel great about that. I don't know. That's just the way I feel about that. I would love to do sequester videos, though. I think eventually I will bite the bullet and just fucking do it. Okay. But I feel like now I just have so much content for other things that it's like I don't need it. But I think once if I do start to slow down on other things, I think I might go ahead and do sequester. Same thing with College Survivor. I would love to do a video about College Survivor. I feel like there's so many interesting things to talk about College Survivor too. But where are we going right now? Yeah, Survivor Boston was fine. I mean, yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Survivor Boston because you could tell the guys that do genuinely care. It's just that they just can't seem to get a cast that is fully willing to commit. And I feel like season 2 came close. I feel like season 2 is season 2 is a pretty good season of College Survivor. Like, it's not great, but it's like it's a pretty like slightly above average. But like just seasons 1, 2, and 1, 3 have not been good. And like I feel like they did the best with season 3, but it's like I just feel like the content simply wasn't there. And when even the most strategic fucking player on, like the biggest player on the season, and Brandon, is like openly talking about how little he knows about Survivor, and he's never cared about the strategy of Survivor. I think that's when, you know, like, yeah, they just didn't get a great cast. And like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, just looking back, I mean, season 1 was pretty poor. I think. I mean, season 1's terrible. I mean, it really is bad for College Survivor. I mean, like, for a while it was my least favorite College Survivor season until fucking Yukon. And Yukon did everything worse somehow. I mean, the worst thing about College Survivor is the casting. And, like, it's something that's very tough to get, obviously, because, like, with College Survivor, it's like you're going to have people that do have similar backgrounds. But, I feel like Survivor Maryland does a very good job at casting. Even season 6, which I found to be pretty shit. Like, I thought the casting for that was pretty strong. And then Survivor Michigan does extremely good job at casting. Like, season 1 is... I still think season 1 of Survivor Michigan is quite possibly one of the best seasons of Survivor in general. Like, not even just College Survivor, I think Survivor in general. Like, it's literally, I think it's probably a top 5 season, or top 10 season of Survivor ever. To be honest, top 5 might be even, I think it might hit that mark too. It's a fucking great season. I would like to rewatch it though. I really want to do a video on it, to be honest. I really, like, there's so much to talk about with Survivor Michigan season 1. Like, it's such a great season of College Survivor. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, the thing about College Survivor though is that I cannot, with any semblance of whatever, like, I mean, there's no way I can, like, legitimately compare it to Survivor, because I've said this in the past. I think College Survivor is pretty much its own separate game. Like, I don't think it is, like, it's not Survivor. It simply isn't. It is its own entire game, but still a really fun game at that. Like, it's a game that's, like, it's weird because it's like, it's a game, it's essentially Survivor, but played out like, more like Big Brother. well, I don't know how, more like Sequester, really. But no, it's not like Sequester. It's weird because it's like it's a kind of a mix of the three, really. Because it's like it has the gameplay and like the it's okay. This is the thing. It's the game of Survivor played over a period of time similar to Big Brother, but also played with the sort of mindset of Sequester. Like it's really just a weird combination of things. I don't know what I'm doing right here, by the way. Like, I really, I mean, there's so much to talk about Colossus. Again, I mean, I'm trying to think of, like, so, obviously, I mean, how many seasons are there? There's, what, the Maryland seasons? I mean, what, there's Yukon? I mean, the thing is, I haven't watched every College Survivor series, either. I think there's a couple, I've watched most of them, but I think there's a couple I have missed. But like, I don't think I've watched Virginia. Is that what it is? I think Virginia Tech. I don't remember. Or is it Virginia Tech? I don't remember. I know there's one. I think there's one I haven't watched. Or I guess technically more so now. But either way, like I try to. Like I would like if I were to do a video on College Survivor, obviously I would research. Pretty much any version of Call Survivor and then watch whatever I haven't watched. But so yeah, I've watched the 5 Maryland seasons that are done. I've watched obviously Yukon, watched Boston, the 3 Boston seasons, watched the 2 Michigan seasons so far, and then the 3 Ohio seasons. Kinda. I mean, there's 2, and then the 3rd one, which is actually season 4, because season 3 isn't done yet, is currently airing. Though I think they ran into some issues, like the Survivor Boston. Because what happened to Survivor Boston season 3 is actually it started like a year ago, over like I think almost a year and a half ago, and then they like lost a whole bunch of footage, so they like scrambled things together, and that's why it took them. And they like lost their editor or something. So like it took them forever, and I think like from what I understand, Time and Change season 4 is like going through the same thing. I don't know what I'm doing right now, by the way. So they've been on a break for a while. I'm trying to think, is there any other series? I think that's it, right? Of College Survivor. I also have watched Real Foot season 1 and 2. It's weird how they started season 3 and then they were like, no, now we're not going to do that anymore. Because fuck. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean that's pretty much College Survivor. I do have a winner ranking too for College Survivor. To be honest, I haven't even put. I don't think I put that much thought into it. I do have one though. Yeah, like Roz ranks pretty high. I think I ended up putting her at like 3 or 4. To be honest, a lot of the high ones are like I think the ranking is almost all women at the top of it. Because what I think Roz, as I said, is up there. Sarah from season 1 of Boston is up there, and then Isabella, or not from. Wait. Yeah, holy shit! I didn't even think about that until now. Yeah, all 3 Boston winners are women, and they're all like top tier women. I never actually thought about that until now. Holy shit! Yeah. Huh. I never thought about that. I don't know why I never connected that. That's really weird. It's really weird when thinking about the winners of these seasons too, because yeah, Emily was the other top tier woman from season 6 of Maryland. So yeah, I mean, like it's a lot of top tier women there. I mean, it's 4. I think those are the top 4. I don't remember who's after that. I think it's actually Alex from Yukon. he actually might be number 5. But then again, that's like on a whole separate tier, because again, I think those 4 women are like on a tier of their own, of like complete dominance, pretty much. I'm trying to think, yeah, they all completely dominate, right? I mean, I think Roz is the worst of those 4, because I think Roz was the one that was less, not assertive, but less, I can't think of the right word right now. Well, she had the least amount of agency out of those 4. Because I need to revisit Maryland season 6, because at this point I barely remember what even happened on that season, outside of the fact that Emily dominated. And I know there were like points where Emily was in trouble, but then she I forgot if she won immunities or if she had idols, because I feel like it was both. But it's like I don't remember like what saved her at what points. But either way, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. So, yeah, to be honest, actually, yeah, I'm trying to think of like who's won these shows or these seasons, because it's like Time and Change. I remember season 1 was Jackson, and that was like a really underwhelming ending, because I felt like he played the worst game out of anyone that made it towards the end game there. And season 2, who won season 2? Was that the Alex? Yeah, that was the season Alex one, right? Which is kind of like a what the fuck end. After like Jake had like pretty much dominated the entire end game, we had like an Alex win. Man, what a strange fucking season that was. And like we got a very similar thing with Star Michigan, right? With season 2. I don't even remember her name anymore. Who won that? Was it Mallory? I feel like it was something like that. It was like kind of boring name. I think it was Mallory, right? She wins. Though I think she was a more, I think she was a better player than Alex. But it's still kind of a what the fuck sort of win, because like, and that's the thing about College Survivor, is that it's not like Survivor, the televised version of Survivor, where you have like all the footage that you want of these people. It's just that you need to put it together in a way, like, because obviously like college, I'm with Survivor, the TV show, you would have all this footage of these players in confessional and everything, so you can make the story that you want. Well, College Survivor, it's very determinant on the people playing in College Survivor. Like, it's very determinant on how much time these people have, how much time they're willing to put into things. So it's like with the what the fuck sort of win, as in like Mallory and Alex, like two people who didn't get that much screen time. I mean, a lot of that is due to the fact that, again, they just simply weren't doing that many confessionals. There's not much footage to work with. Again, it's still weird though that Mallory or whatever when that season when you had like a Nick, who I think Mallory played a better game. Like I mean I don't think Nick played. I think Nick played poorly, but it's still funny to see like someone like a Nick, like this really scrappy underdog that had like a really massive edit, and then he loses at the end against Mallory, someone who barely had anything. But still, who else is there? I'm trying to think. Who won, wait, those are 2 Michigan seasons, 2 OST. Is that everyone? I guess that's everyone, isn't it? Yeah, Alex. I didn't talk about him. Well, yeah, I guess there's multiple. There's 3 Alex winners. Oh, I didn't talk about Alex Tarowski. Yeah, that's really weird. There's 3 Alex winners, aren't there? From College Survivor. There's Alex from Time and Change. There's Alex from UConn, and then there's Alex from Michigan. Alex from Michigan's great character. Player? No. I think he's a great player. I think his winning game isn't that great though. Like, it's very good for the first half, and then that end game is just so rocky. But the fact that he's able to get to the end there is just ridiculous. I really need to rewatch that season. Like, it's a really incredible season. Like, it really blows my mind that there really is a reality TV season, like a college survivor season, that's made that fucking well. Which, by the way, I'm gonna look this up at this point. I don't know what I'm doing. What Colossi is this? Is this 13 or 12? I don't remember anymore. Well, I guess considering I just opened up my thing, and I believe this is for Colossi 12, so I assume that we're on 13 then. What else is there to talk about? I wasted so much time talking about college stuff. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I thought about today. I didn't get around to starting any of this, but I did really consider. Or oh, so we just shoot each of them once. Okay, I think I get it now. Alright, I thought we only had it. Okay, you have to essentially shoot each of those three things once. So I had a right idea, it's just I didn't realize the order of or like the actual. Fuck. Damn it. Well, that wasn't great. Fuck. Okay. Well, that's fun. Alright, you know what? Let's try to get on the horse. Fuck! I'm really terrible at the bow and arrow stuff, aren't I? Fuck off, game. Okay, the horse just fucking turned around for like no fucking reason there. There we go. There we go. So is it gonna crash or what? Maybe I should have stayed on the horse. This was probably not a great idea in retrospect. Yeah, I need the horse. What the fuck is it though? Where the fuck did it go? Fuck off, game. Ugh. It's really annoying. Like, again, the thing is, like, Shadow of the Colossus is a game that is so fucking great at, like, 90% of what it does. But then, like, the fucking 10% is just abysmal. Fuck, I missed that. damn it. Okay, we got on. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I thought about doing this today. I didn't have enough time even if I wanted to. But, I definitely did put a lot of thought into whether or not I should do this because, I mean, this is something I've been considering for a while, but, never really got around to, but, is I have thought about, like, fully making, like, kind of a database of media on my, oh no. Oh, okay. Cool, I guess. Cool, especially considering I can't get back up. Yeah, like make it like a database of stuff on my, because like the way I currently do like have stuff on my for my YouTube videos and stuff is that I have like obviously a folder for each video, and then within that folder I have all the media I need, unless it's like game footage, because like that stuff like takes up a lot of space. Then I only have it once, but for most other things, alright, you know what, let's actually. Okay, so yeah, we just need to do it again. Oh, it's back up, okay. Okay. Just gotta wait for it to crash again. But yeah, so what do I want to talk about? What was it? Oh yeah, so I was thinking about like things like, so it's essentially safe space. I was thinking of like maybe creating a massive like sort of media folder for and like essentially separate that into sections like Survivor, Assassin's Creed, whatever, and then like within the Survivor one, just keep like cast photo, like all the cast photos for like every single player I've talked about so far, and every logo and all that sort of stuff, so that essentially I only have one of each file on my computer instead of having like, fuck, missed that. Instead of having like I probably have like what 10. I probably have like the Australian Survivor logo like 10 times on my computer right now. And like while it's not that much space that it takes up, it's like eventually it adds up. So I'm feeling like that's something I might try to put together. The thing is though is that there's a lot of arbitrary sort of stuff though within that. Like I think I'm definitely going to continue what I'm doing while I'm working on a video. But I think like after the work on that video is done, then I'm going to possibly delete the folder that has all the stuff. and like move it to an archive sort of thing. Fuck, that was terrible. Damn it. I jumped at a really bad angle there. So that's the kind of idea that I'm thinking of. So essentially, like I only have, like, again, like same thing with like the Survivor logos. I probably have them on my fucking computer like a billion fucking times. It's like there's not really a reason for that. Because like the reason why I keep them around is because if I ever want to, is for a couple things. One, if I ever want to re-edit that file, or if I ever need to re-edit that file, then obviously it's there, so I can re-edit it. Ooh, got it. But at the same time, it's also, I also do that so that, oh my god, how the fuck did I get that? Is that not what we're... Okay, so where's the last one then? Oh, is it up here, maybe? Or is it on the other end, maybe? So we can check. Oh, okay, so each one of these has one. Okay. And then... Oof, we barely fucking got that. So should be it, right? Wait, what? How the fuck that happen? Fuck, are we really doing this? Okay. Damn it, so I do it one more time. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that. That way I can also organize game footage better for like my Assassin's Creed videos, because like whenever I do a fucking Assassin's Creed video, like now I have pretty much all the footage that I really need. The problem is like finding that footage, because I have to like go back into like the Assassin's Creed ranking, and if it's not there, then like, oh, maybe it's in the future of Assassin's Creed folder, or like whatever. It's like there's just so many places it could possibly be. So I think that would make a lot of things just easier if I started making it like a sort of like a database, especially again, like especially doing it post. Like go too far away. Doing it post, I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh, whatever. Oh, which, by the way, Colossus Survivor video that came out today, while it hasn't been getting that many views, I've enjoyed the reception to it. I mean, I haven't gotten any fucking comments about how much of a fucking idiot I am, so at least there's that. I mean, like, I've gotten, like, a lot of, like, oh, I disagree with your thing, but, well, whatever, it's your opinion, whatever, so it's like, I mean, I think that's fine. Where the fuck did it go? We're already 40 minutes into this. I need to fucking finish this. There it is. Yeah, so I think if I do that database sort of thing, I think it'll make it a lot easier. I think like once I'm done with the video, I go again. Like I'm still gonna do what I do for like when I'm making the video, but again, like once I'm done with the video, I think it'll be a lot easier for management of where everything is, and then also management of space. Like I still have a decent amount of space on my hard drive. It's not like my hard drive is like clogged up yet. Like it's not like I need to buy a new hard drive or anything, but it's like it's definitely slowly been building up. Like I think I still have like 400 gigs or so. I think like 300 something gigs, and it's like really it's kind of funny though that most of the space that's taken up on my PC at this point, on my hard drive, is pretty much my my YouTube channel stuff. Like that's the majority of what's on the fucking hard drive. But yeah, I've been pretty good with storage stuff again, but I think just it's gonna be easier to catalog doing it that way, and also it'll get rid of a lot of like smaller files that I have repeated over and over again. I think the thing that I'm thinking of now is like, how am I gonna make it? Like I think I gotta separate like the winners, right? Like I think I am gonna still have some doubles in there, but just not as many, essentially. Because like I think I definitely still gotta have like a folder. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Well, something. Yeah, I think I still gotta have a folder for something like my but yeah, I still gotta have a folder for like winners and like for specific casts and that sort of stuff, like stuff that's just, like just to make it easier access. But it'll definitely make it easier because like obviously there's a lot of videos I have that I just need the winners, and like a lot of videos I have that I just need second place finishers or like whatever. Like, but I think this definitely will help with like season logos and that sort of stuff. So I think that's something I might try to do. The question is, do I do it for everything? Because at the point where I'm not, like, I don't know, I feel kind of weird doing it only for some things but not everything, because like at the end of the day, it's like videos like my Yu-Gi-Oh ranking, it's like that video doesn't need to be cataloged, right? And like same thing with like my like Super Sentai stuff, and like there's like a lot of stuff that's like they don't need to be cataloged. Like there's not really much of a reason, but at the same time I feel weird not cataloging those things if I'm going to catalog everything else. So I don't know. Yeah, definitely Survivor, Big Brother, and like also the thing is that obviously like if I do go back to the files to edit them or whatever, if I ever decide to do that, obviously those files are still there, and I know where they're going to be. So while they're not in their initial spot, like where it says like, oh, find this file, whatever, I can just go back and find it. Like it's not going to be a hard process. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I think I probably will do it. The question is when. Because again, I work tomorrow, and then after that's sequester, so I won't have time tomorrow. Monday, I would like to finish my top 10 one-time player video. Because it's like, again, it's another one of these sort of things where it's like I started it, so it's like I'd rather just finish it and get it like out of my mind. So there's that. But then, and I work Tuesday. However, if I can get that one-time player video done on Monday, which I don't know if I can do that, to be honest. But I don't know, we'll try. If I can get that done on Monday, I'll probably do this Tuesday night then, is what I'm thinking. But again, not really gonna hold myself to that, but that's kind of what my thought process is. But we're done. That's it for today. It's already 1:12 in the morning. So yeah. I got a few subscribers since I last checked. Oh yeah, that's something else. My philosophy on the game Survivor video has started to kind of distance itself from my top 10 player of all time for Big Brother. It's about 400 views ahead now, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Pretty decent watch time. All things considered, like-dislike ratio is pretty solid comparatively to my other videos. I mean, overall, I do think this video did what I wanted it to do. Then again, I also got less viewership, but I mean, it's fine. So, yeah. That's it. As I said, work tomorrow, sequester tomorrow, so more than likely no Shadow of the Colossus. We'll see. I wouldn't be, like, I mean, we'll see how tired I am, but more than likely it's, the sequester's gonna end at around, like, 2 or so, I mean, yeah. And then on, Monday morning, I should be able to record, right? I have nothing going on Monday morning. And then, we'll see Tuesday. Again, I would like to finish out the Colossus by the end of Monday. I did say end of Tuesday, but I mean, with me recording 2 episodes today that I didn't plan on recording, I feel like we should be able to do it on Monday. Again, we have, 3 more Colossi left? We should be able to do that Monday, but we'll see. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching.